When it comes to cooking on the bank, the guys at NGT really do offer everything you could possibly need, including this, the NGT Dynamic 3-Way Grill Pan. Let's take a look. So here it is, the NGT Dynamic 3-Way Grill Pan. Now this style of pan is basically the go-to for pretty much all anglers, and it has been for many years now. That being said, the design has moved on slightly from those original versions, and these now incorporate a couple of really key features that just make them so much more practical. The NGT Dynamic 3-Way Grill Pan is manufactured from a die-cast aluminium, and that offers you a couple of key benefits. First of all, it's super lightweight. This thing weighs absolutely nothing. If you pop this into your undercarriage bag of your barra, you're not even going to know it's there. Secondly, it's super tough and durable. These things do take a bit of a beating while we're out on the bank, so anything that is tough and hardy, it's going to last the test of time, is always an upside in my book. Thirdly, aluminium is a very good conductor of heat, so it will transfer the heat from your stove into the pan very, very efficiently. And at the end of the day, that is what this is all about. It is a cooking utensil. It's there to make your life easier when preparing food on the bank. As you can see on the top and also on the base of the pan, there are sort of flutes that run across, and they again aid with that heat transfer, but they also have an added benefit. When you're using these on sort of a conventional stove, most of them have got sort of serrated edges on the tops of the legs, and these almost kind of interlock into those to stop the pan slipping off sideways while you're using it. Now, as I mentioned, there are flutes on both the top and the bottom of this pan, and as many of you will have already guessed by now, that is because it can be split in half and used as two separate pans, but we're going to get onto that in just a moment. Moving down from that, we get to the full-size handles. Gone are the days of those tiny little wobbly, insufficient handles on camping equipment, basically. These things feel good in the hand, they feel attached to the pans, and that is all we really want, a nice, secure handle to make sure that your lunch doesn't slide off the side of your stove. Now, normally the downside to having nice, usable sized handles like this on a product is, of course, the storage space that is required. Luckily, the guys at NGT have thought ahead and made these handles removable, and they are also perfectly sized so that they actually fit back inside of the unit. When this is completely packed down and packed away, it comes in at just 23 by 23 by 8 centimeters. So as I said, if you're putting this into a barra bag, for example, it's going to take up absolutely no space whatsoever. The handles also incorporate magnets into them, and in combination with the hinge on the other end of the pan, it enables you to really sort of lock that lid of the pan down in place to create that sort of sealed cooking environment. Another added benefit of those magnets is, of course, that when you put your pan away, you can magnetize the two handles together, and that way you are a lot less likely to lose one of them by accident. Now, moving on to the inside of the NGT Dynamic 3-Way Grill Pan. As you can see, the top section is a nice big open frying pan style, so it enables you to cook larger items with minimal fuss. The lower section, however, is where the magic happens. There's 3 different segments here, one of which being a small frying pan segment, one of which being a larger griddle style segment, and then the third being an egg cooking segment. Now, obviously, these are designed to be able to cook numerous different things. You can put anything you like in it, but for me, this just screams the perfect fry-up pan. The combination of that open top pan and the segmented lower pan really does mean that you can rustle up a whole host of different recipes while you're out on the bank. Now, when it comes to cleaning, you'll be pleased to know that the entire pan is non-stick, so a quick wipe over with a baby wipe and you'll be good to go for the next session. Let's be honest, all of our pots, pans, cutlery and fishing mugs don't make it indoors quite as often as they need to for that proper clean. Now, when it comes to costings, these are available from all of the usual NGT suppliers, so online or in stores, and they come in at roughly £22 to £25. So once again, NGT have gone out of their way to make a good quality, affordable bit of equipment for you and your fishing. If you found this video useful or helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure you hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future uploads of products just like this. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.